finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and also in Richfield. Visit snow.edu. Again, joining me on the pregame show is assistant coach Norbert Janisek, former Snow College player and now assistant coach with the Badgers. Norbert, the Badgers played a really close game against Salt Lake Community College in Ephraim. The final score was 81-72, but it was a lot closer than that. Down by 2 at the half, 40-38. At the 6-minute mark, we were down 70-68, but then from that point on, the Badgers only scored 4 minutes in the last 6 minutes of the contest, and things really kind of got away from us. But the Badgers seem to play this team pretty well. What do they have to do to get over that hump and come away with a win?
Right, as you say, we played a really good game against Salt Lake, even though we had our struggles, but we really do believe that we can hurt them, especially inside, because their guards are a little smaller than our guards are, and we really feel like we can be very productive down there. On defense, we need to execute our plan and make the guys who like to drive right. We need to make them use their weaknesses, so make them drive left,
Okay.
and their best scorers on offense, we really need to make them work on defense. We really need to make sure that we wear them out so that we make our lives easier on the defensive end.
They really do shoot the three well. They've got, actually all 5 of their starters, pretty good shooters. Asa McCord, really good three-point shooter. Spencer Johnson, Ed Chang, and even Matt Gray, the big guy from Australia, can step out and hit that three.
That's right, exactly. They're a very, very good three-point shooting team, and we believe that we need to drive them off the three-point line, make them put the ball on the floor and be in gaps and help on those drives to the basket.
And if you're going to help, you've got to keep helping, right? Because if they start to work around the perimeter and pass it, you've got to keep working on them.
That's right. It was one of our biggest emphasis this week. We're working on our defense and our defensive rotations, and we believe that we will be ready to be successful.
Okay, Coach, thanks for joining me up here. I know you want to get down with the team. We're just getting ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem and so forth. Thanks, Coach, for joining us. We'll be back with more on the Snow College broadcast right after we take this timeout.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends. And
Crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safe in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best-kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
My mom told me to not take a class before 8 a.m. my first semester. Mom told me the library was the best place to study. Mom told me to get involved on campus. My mom told me that Snow College was the best place to start. And don't tell my mom this, but she was right. Coming to Snow College was the best decision I've ever made.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College. Gary Chedester bringing the action tonight as the Snow College Badgers take on the Bruins of Salt Lake Community College. The starting lineup first off for the Badgers. Snow College Badgers go with Matt Norman, the 6'5 freshman from Timpanogos. And following him will be Trey Farr, the 6'9 freshman from St. George. Traden Christensen, who has been moved to the point guard position, the 6'7 freshman from Saratoga Springs. Branson Blackner, the 6'4 sophomore from Cedar City, Utah. And Braden Johnson, the 6'7 sophomore from Draper, Utah. The Badgers under the direction of Rob Nielsen. Assistant coaches Ben Crickshank and Thomas Salmon. Snow College with a record of 2-2 in conference play, 11-11 overall, taking on the Bruins, who made it through the first round of Scenic West Athletic competition with an unblemished record of 4-0. 18-4 overall, 4-0 in conference play. And the Snow College Badgers hoping to pick up a win here and avoid losing 2 in a row. The Badgers picked up their first win of the season against USU Eastern, then lost to the Bruins at home, went on the road last week and picked up a win against Colorado Northwestern Community College. And then from Colorado Northwestern traveled up to Twin Falls, Idaho to take on CSI and picked up a tough loss up there in a game that, quite honestly, the Badgers could have won, but just did not play with any energy. It seemed like they were lackadaisical and really struggled to be able to get any emotion and any excitement going in that ball game. So now the starting lineup for the Salt Lake Community College Bruins under the direction of head coach Kyle Taylor. It's number 0, Asa McCord, the 6'6 sophomore from Saratoga Springs. From Little Rock, Arkansas, the real key to this offense is Justice Hill. He's a 6-foot redshirt freshman, and he really makes things go for this Bruin team with penetration. Not as much of a scorer, but definitely with penetration and kicks, and sometimes will take it all the way to the hole if he has the opportunity. A 6'5" redshirt freshman, Spencer Johnson from American Fort, who I believe has already signed now to go play with BYU, and so he will have 3 years remaining of eligibility once he gets to BYU. From Papillon, Nebraska, it's Ed Chang, a 6'8 sophomore for the Bruins. And finally at the post position will be Matt Gray, the 6'8 redshirt freshman from Orange, Australia. So the Bruins do start a couple of players from Utah, Asa McCord from Saratoga Springs and Spencer Johnson from American Fort. Watch for Adam Hess coming off the bench. He did a lot of damage against the Badgers down in Ephraim. He finished with 12 points in that contest, all of them from behind the three-point line. He had 9 points in the first half and another 3 in the second half. James Lee also scored 6 points off the bench for the Bruins. He's a 6'3 freshman from Washington, D.C. And Christian Popula from Las Vegas, Nevada, a redshirt sophomore, had 3 points off the bench. So it was mainly the starters that did the damage in the first matchup for those two teams. Badgers control the tip, and it goes to Traden Christensen. Traden works over onto the left wing. Now penetrates to the free throw line, drops it down low to Braden Johnson. Johnson backs in against Asa McCord, gets it to Traden Christensen, fakes the 3. Now to Trey Farr. Farr puts it on the floor, pulls up on the dribble, looks for help, dishes underneath to Norman. Norman has it tapped away from him, and here come the Bruins on the fast break. Johnson for the easy layup. Spencer Johnson gets the first 2 points of the game. The Badgers turn it over on their first possession. Now Matt Norman, left wing. Makes a nice move to get away from the defender. Passes off to Braden Johnson, but we're going to have a foul called. And the foul is going to be on Justice Hill. That's his first. And the Badgers will inbound on the baseline. Traden Christensen looks for cutters, looks for somebody open, now throws it way out high to Branson Blackner. Blackner will set up the offense. Badgers had the clock reset to 20 seconds inside to Farr. Farr on the baseline. Right-handed dribble, backs in on Gray. Goes underneath Gray and lays it up and in. Nice move by Trey Farr. Here come the Bruins. Asa McCord way out high, guarded by Johnson. Drops it down low to Matt Gray. Matt Gray, guarded by Farr, backs in on him, backs in, draws pressure again, puts it up, and now they're going to call a blocking foul on Trey Farr. Are they going to give him the bucket as well? Yes, they do. Trey Farr picks up the foul. Matt Gray gets the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line, a chance to convert on the three-point play. Trey Farr has really struggled this year when he gets in foul trouble. He's had some games where he is not in foul trouble and he scores and helps out the team. But there's been several that he has been in foul trouble and in foul trouble early. Free throw was missed, so the Badgers back with the ball, trailing by 2. Branson Blackner to Farr. Farr baseline jumper, good. Nice floater by Trey Farr. And the Badgers have tied it at 4. Here comes Hill. Gets it to Matt Gray. He's chased off the three-point line. Chang down the pipe. He hits it from straight away. And that's the first 3 for the Bruins. Here comes Traden Christensen, guarded by Asa McCord. Over to Johnson. Johnson shoots an NBA three-pointer. Boy, that was a nice soft touch, but it just does not drop through. Here comes Johnson the other way, and he goes up for the shot and throws it over the bankboard. But they're going to say Badger got a hand on it. So the Bruins will have the ball, 25 seconds on the shot clock. We've played almost 2 minutes, and the Bruins lead it 7-4. Out high, Matt Norman almost steals it. And it goes out of bounds. Johnson did a good job of throwing it off the leg of Matt Norman. So the Bruins now with 24 seconds on the shot clock, and Hill will inbound. Gets it to Gray, back to Hill. Hill launches a long 3 off the front of the iron, no good. And the Badgers will get it in the backcourt. Christensen, guarded by Asa McCord. Traden, top of the key, gives it to Johnson. Braden Johnson looks inside, guarded by Chang. Now dribbles out and sets up the offense. They've posted up Blackner. Blackner on the smaller Hill, gives it over to Traden Christensen, who came in on the angle, and I think they draw the foul on Asa McCord, but give Traden Christensen the bucket as he came flying in from that left wing. And the foul is on Asa McCord, his first. Second team foul. And at the free throw line, Traden Christensen, a chance to tie this ball game. Salt Lake Community College 7, the Badgers 6, and free throw coming for Christensen. Traden Christensen, 6'7" freshman from Saratoga Springs. Free throw is good, and the Badgers have tied it at 7 with 17:43 remaining here in the first half. Hill inbounds to Asa McCord, and then Asa McCord pushes it back to Hill. To Gray, quickly at the free throw line. Over to Ed Chang. Ed Chang, nobody guards him, and he goes baseline and hammer dunks it. Ed Chang now with 5, and the Bruins back up by 2. Christensen out high, gets a pick, penetrates, throws it right over the head of Trey Farr. I think if he could have thrown that in front of Trey, he might have been able to control it, but it was high above his head and kind of behind him, so it was difficult for him to get to it. And the Badgers turn it over, trailing by 2, 9-7. Here comes Justice Hill, across the timeline, picked up by Blackner. Blackner overplaning, forcing him to go to the right. There's the pass out high to Ed Chang for an NBA three-pointer, and it's good again. Ed Chang with 8 points. 8 of the Bruins' 12. Blackner looks inside for Johnson. Johnson down on the baseline, throws it way out high to Blackner. Blackner penetrates, has the ball knocked away by Ed Chang. Ed Chang is listed at 6'8". I'll bet he's got a wingspan of at least 7'2", maybe 7'4". He's just very, very long. Johnson out high, gets the inbounds pass. Now heads back to Blackner. Blackner, a quick three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound McCord. Here comes McCord pushing up the floor. Leaves it for Chang, who feels it. He shoots another three. Off the mark, no good. Trey Farr with the rebound. Farr over to Christensen. Badgers push it up. Go to Johnson, who fakes the three. Now puts it on the floor, goes to Farr. Farr to Norman. Norman had a great night at Colorado and then was AWOL at CSI. I think he had maybe 4 points. That's one of the things Coach Nielsen has talked about, is he needs more consistency out of this Badger team. Blackner shoots the shot, has it partially blocked. Gray gets the fast break, nobody back with him, and he gets the slam dunk. So Gray now with 4, Chang with 8, and Spencer Johnson with 2, and the Bruins lead by 7. Traden Christensen penetrates and kicks. Johnson shoots the three. And he hits it, and he draws the foul. Ed Chang is going to get called for the foul. That's his first, and the third team foul. So Braden Johnson gets his first points of the game. He's got 3. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 1. Just like that, the Badgers cut that lead. They were down by 7, now down by 4 with Johnson at the free throw line. Free throw is off the mark, no good. Rebound, Matt Gray. 15 and a half minutes to go in the first half. 14-10, Bruins on top by 4. Matt Gray sets a pick up high. Bruins go around the horn. Ed Chang now penetrates, pulls up, shoots a fall-away jumper. And that may be not the shot he should be shooting, but off the mark, and the rebound, Norman. To Christensen, looks inside for Farr. Skip pass to Norman, an NBA 3, even longer than an NBA 3. That's what's going to be maybe a little disconcerting. Those that are watching on TV can see it, but those on the radio, the Salt Lake Stars play in here, so they have an NBA three-point line, and there's a space, obviously, between the college three-point line and the NBA three-point line, but the wood inside the NBA three-point line is all the same. So if you're just looking out of the corner of your eye, you might think you're at the college three-point line, but it's the NBA. And an offensive foul now is going to be called on Justice Hill as he penetrates, and Trey Farr is planted and draws the offensive foul. That's 2 on Hill. And Hill is going to sit down. So the Badgers down by 4, but there's some good news in the fact that Justice Hill, their quarterback, their point guard, is now on the bench with 2 personals. Bruins going to put on some full court pressure now. The Badgers lob it to Matt Norman, almost out of bounds, but Norman collects it. Now to Johnson on the baseline. Johnson against the smaller Johnson, Spencer Johnson, for the Bruins. Now to Traden Christensen, backs it out and sets up the offense once again. Looking inside for Johnson. Johnson, and the double team comes over, and that's Tutu Majok who comes up with the steal. Majok shoots the 3 on the fast break and hits it. And again, those that are watching, I'm grateful that Majok is wearing a headband, because that might be my only opportunity to tell the difference between Majok and Ed Chang, because they are very similar. Both 6'8", and both very, very long. Nice move by Traden Christensen. Gets it to Trey Farr. Farr goes up for the shot, misses it, but there's going to be a foul called. And that's Tutu. Gets his first personal. That's the 4th team foul on the Bruins.
So the line shooting to number 21, Trey Farr.
And at the free throw line, Trey Farr to shoot 1 and 1. Or 2. Are they going to give him 2? They must. But he misses the front end here of the 2 shots. Watch out for Hess. He's just checked into the ball game. 6'5" redshirt freshman from Thousands Oaks, California. And he will shoot the 3. He'll shoot the 3 with you on him. He'll shoot the 3 without you. And he'll shoot the 3 as soon as he comes across the timeline. Trey Farr hits the 2nd free throw. He's got 5. And he'll come out. And checking in is Jonah Roth. 17-11. The Badgers down by 6. Out high is Christian Popola. Penetrates, gets inside the paint, thought about the shot in the paint, gets it to Asa McCord. McCord shoots the shot off the mark, and the foul is going to be called on. Is that on Tutu? It is. Tutu Majok checks into the ball game and immediately picks up 2 fouls. And he's trying to explain what happened, and the referee is actually going over and going to talk to Kyle Taylor. We've got the opportunity for a timeout. Badgers trail it 17-11 with 13:50 remaining here in the first half. We'll take this opportunity for a word from our sponsors and be back in 60 seconds.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S., all with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app. Download it free from the App Store or visit macu.com/Zelle for details. Membership required based on eligibility. Insured by NCUA. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College. Gary Chittister with you, bringing the action as the Snow College Badgers facing the 4-0 Bruins in Scenic West Athletic Conference action. And we got a couple of things happened there. Explanations for both Rob Nielsen and also for Coach Kyle Taylor. We're a long ways away from the court, about a $3 cab ride, so I don't know what they talked about. But the Badgers have the ball, trailing by 6. Christensen penetrates. Now to Johnson, top of the key. Braden Johnson, one dribble. Wanted to go to Blackner, now goes back to Traden. To Matt Norman. Norman behind the back. Cross-court pass to Christensen. Gets by his man, lays it up and off the glass. Nice move, Traden Christensen. I'll tell you, for a big guy, that he can really move and finish in front of the rim. Coming back the other way, though, is James Lee, and he does the same thing. Gets himself right in front of the rim and lays it up and over the front. And it's 19-13. Badgers down by 6. Jonah Roth up high, gives it to Braden Johnson on the left wing. Johnson penetrates all the way to the hoop, leaves it short off the front of the glass. No good. Here comes McCord. And a nice leap and leaner by Christian Popula. And he's got 2 on the fast break. Now the Badgers down by 8. Branson Blackner, right wing. Looks inside for Johnson. Up high, Jonah Roth. Now left wing, Traden Christensen. Christensen looks at cutters. Matt Norman goes through. Jonah Roth will launch the 3 from the top of the key. No good. Rebound, Braden Johnson. Johnson backs it out and sets up the offense. They try to go inside for Traden Christensen, who is posting up the shorter James Lee. It's kicked out of bounds. So 16 seconds on the shot clock. Badgers with some subs. In is Tyler Boyack, Darian Nebeker, and Nate Duckworth for the first time into the game. So Nate Duckworth will inbound on the baseline. Nebeker sets a pick. Tyler Boyack goes out high. Duckworth still with the ball. Now gets it into Jonah Roth. Roth, a couple of dribbles, and goes to Boyack. Now to Duckworth to set up the offense. Nebeker way outside. Now to Duckworth. Duckworth, a couple of dribbles. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Launches it as the shot clock is expired. And the Badgers come up empty. I believe in running the shot clock, but I think Coach Nielsen would like them to take the shot a little bit sooner. So 21-13, Badgers down by 8. Biggest deficit so far. And with the ball is James Lee out high. Gets a pick, crossover dribble, gives it back to Ed Chang, launches the 3. Back of the iron, hits the shot clock, out of bounds, it'll be Badger ball. So strange that Ed Chang starts so hot. He hit 2 threes and a 2, And then that three-point shot, not really that close. Boyack, right wing, guarded by Hess. Gets a pick from Nebeker. Nebeker takes the shot and hits the three. Darian Nebeker off the bench after he set the pick. Both Bruins went with Tyler Boyack. Boyack just passed it back to him, and Nebeker had a wide open shot. Penetration underneath, Ed Chang. No good, but the foul is going to be called on who? Jonah Roth picks up his first. Second team foul on the Badgers, and at the free throw line is Ed Chang. Ed Chang with one foul and 8 points. Free throw on the way and good. Ed Chang from Papillion, Nebraska, a 6'8" sophomore. And he'll shoot another. Second free throw on the way. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, Jonah Roth. Hands back to Duckworth. Duckworth gives it up to Nebeker. Nebeker crosses the timeline, back to Duckworth. The Bruins in a half-court trap. Branson Blackner fakes the three, steps to his left, launches the three, in and out, no good. Tipped by Jonah Roth, no good. And now a foul is going to be called. I think it's on Nebeker. It is. Darian Nebeker, his first. Third team foul on the Badgers. I don't know what. I just heard the. It should not be 1-1. I just heard the PA announcer say that they're in the bonus, and I'm thinking, no, that's only 3 team fouls. So the Bruins will bring it up, cross the timeline, hand it to Hess. Now to Lee. Lee, back door to Pupula. Pupula goes up for the shot, no good. Foul is going to be called. And this one is going to be on Tyler Boyack, his first. 4 team fouls on the Badgers. So Christian Pupula will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Free throw is on the way and good. Pupula with 3. Already it seems like the bench has scored almost as much as they did in the first matchup. But that's just a feeling, not correct. J. Allen Tovar is checked in as well for the Bruins. Matt Gray checks back in. Trey Farr is back in for the Badgers. Second free throw on the way by Pupula, and it's good. Pupula now with 4. The Badgers go with Nate Duckworth, Darian Nebeker, Tyler Boyack, Matt Norman, and Trey Farr. Nebeker fakes the 3. Now looks inside for Farr. Farr backs in against Gray. Goes with the left hand. Beautiful move by Trey Farr to go to his left hand and lay that in. Nice move by James Lee. A lot of action, no movement. Gray shoots the 3. Front of the iron, no good. Boyack can't control it. Knocks it out of bounds. Badgers can't afford to give second opportunities to this Bruin team. So now for the Bruins, they have out there Adam Hess, the Justice Hill, no, Adam Hess, Christian Pupula, James Lee, Matt Gray, and J. Allen Tovar. And again, the Badgers, Boyack, Duckworth, Gray, Norman, Trey Farr, and Darian Nebeker. Out high, Pupula penetrates, goes to the free throw line, looks for cutters, doesn't find anybody. To Tovar, inside to Gray. Gray double team, and I think he traveled. He did. Good job by Trey Farr to drop down because he had helped, and then drop down and block off Matt Gray from trying to go to the baseline. 24-18, Badgers down by 6, 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Nice move by Nebeker all the way to the hole. Misses the layup. Maybe intimidated a little bit by the shot blocking ability of the Bruins. Then the Bruins turn it over and give the Badgers a break. But what a great move by Nebeker to get right to the rim and then just a little too hard off the glass. So with his 2 personal fouls, Justice Hill has checked back in for the Bruins here. And Nate Duckworth will cross the timeline for the Badgers and set up the offense. Guarded by the much bigger Tovar. So there's a mismatch somewhere. And the Bruins, very concerned, looks to help. Nebeker inside, nice job. Darian Nebeker gets the high post pass from Trey Farr. Nebeker with 5 off the bench for the Badgers. Back to just a 4-point deficit. Hill throws it way out high for Johnson of the Bruins. Penetration. Gray goes into the paint. Stops at about 8 feet away. Can't do anything with it. Now goes to Spencer Johnson. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson behind the back pass to Gray. Over to Hill. Hill penetrates. Kicks into the corner to Tovar. Tovar hits the 3 at the buzzer. J. Allen Tovar with a 3 out of the corner as the shot clock went off. Great defense for the Badgers. Just needed to play it for about a half a second more. Duckworth gets a pick. And they're going to say it was an illegal pick by Darian Nebeker, so Nebeker has 2. That's his 5th team foul. The Bruins also with 5. They had 5 early, and then they've evened it up as the Badgers have picked up the last 4 fouls in a row. 8:44 remaining first half. 27-20. Bruins on top by 7. Justice Hill to the free throw line. Free throw line jumper on the way, no good. Rebound Tyler Boyack. Boyack pushes it up the floor. Now skip pass to Norman. Around to Duckworth. To Boyack. Boyack penetrates. Puts up the finger roll. I did not know he had that in his arsenal. But a nice move by Tyler Boyack and a finger roll in the paint. Spencer Johnson lays it up and in as he just goes right at Trey Farr. Nice move by Spencer Johnson. He's got 4. Still a 7-point deficit for the Badgers, 29-22. McCord guarding Nebeker, now over to Duckworth on the left wing. Thought of the 3, goes inside to Trey Farr. Farr backs in against Gray. Now shoots the wide open jumper from 8 feet, no good. Leaves it just short. That was a good looking move by Trey Farr, just couldn't finish it. Hess thought about the 3, goes to Gray. Now to Hill. Hill gets the pick up high by Gray. Puts it behind his back. Spencer Johnson out of the corner, off the mark, no good. Gray gets the loose ball rebound, goes up, but he draws the foul. Good job by Tyler Boyack to get down low. Foul is going to be on Matt Gray. He's not happy about it, but that's his first. 6th team foul on the Bruins. Should be 6th. I'm looking at the scoreboard, and they still have it at 5, but I believe it is 6. Duckworth out high, guarded by Hill. Gets past Hill, sets up the offense. Looking inside for Trey Farr, guarded by Chang. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Farr tipped it, but it goes into the hands of Justice Hill. Hill pushes it up the floor. Out to Hess. Hess launches the 3. He'd been on the floor way too long without shooting. Chang with the offensive rebound. He misses the shot. Tipped over and Duckworth comes up with it. 3-on-3 fast break. Boyack again in front of the rim. Goes up for the shot. No good. A lot of contact, but no foul called. Here's Hess. Another NBA 3. Back of the iron. No good. Rebound Matt Norman. And Norman will kind of slow things up a little bit. And the Badgers will get into an offense. Braden Johnson guarded by McCord to Boyack. Fakes the 3. Johnson. He fakes the 3, goes to the baseline, puts up the shot. Again, a lot of contact, no foul. And I think Bruins tipped it in, but I think they'll give it to Trey Farr. Trey Farr's got to get credit for that. He was the only one close. Trey Farr now blocks the shot on Hill. Hill was out of bounds, and they didn't call it. After the shot was blocked, he stepped out of bounds. The ball was tipped to him, and he immediately touched it. Did not get both feet established, I don't think, but they didn't catch it. We've got a timeout taken with 6:19 remaining first half. Bruins 29, Badgers 24. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Badger basketball. During the timeout, a couple of interesting things happened. They added a team foul to both the Badgers and the Bruins. So I don't know if they're just evening things up or what's going on there. And during the timeout, one referee spent the entire timeout in the Bruins huddle. I don't know what he was explaining to him, but that's a long time for a referee to be in the huddle of the team. Bruins with the ball, coming out of the timeout. Spencer Johnson penetrates, goes to the baseline, kicks it out. Asa McCord for three. Good. Asa McCord, his first bucket of the game, and it comes at the 6:02 mark. So 29-24 was the last timeout. Badgers with the ball, trailing now by 8. Traden Christensen traveled. Looked like there could have been a foul called as well, but they give the lesser of the beneficial things for the Badgers, and Traden Christensen gets the travel call. Matt Norman out, and Branson Blackner checks in for the Badgers. Again, trailing by 8, 32-24 with 5:47 remaining here in the first half. Badgers, Duckworth. Traden Christensen. Tyler Boyack, who just got the steal, and the Badgers come on the attack. Badgers with a very, very small lineup, as Traden Christensen is now playing the post position. Boyack launches an NBA three, and it is good. Tyler Boyack now with 5. 32-27, Badgers down by 5. Out high, Papula. Penetration, Spencer Johnson. 15-foot jumper on the way and good. Spencer Johnson with 6. Duckworth penetrates, dishes off beautifully to Braden Johnson. Johnson with the layup. Nice move by Nate Duckworth to penetrate and dish it off. 34-29. Back to a 5-point deficit again. Out of the corner, Ed Chang for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Johnson. And the foul is going to be called on Branson Blackner. Blackner his first. 7th team foul because they added one. I'll have to find out who ended up getting that if we can get some halftime statistics. So Spencer Johnson, the 6'5" redshirt freshman from American Fork, who has already signed to go to BYU next year, will be at the free throw line to shoot 1-1. First free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound Branson Blackner. Over to Duckworth. And the Badgers come across the timeline and set up the offense with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Duckworth way out high. Guarded by Papula. Now to Traden Christensen. Guarded by Asa McCord. Johnson comes off a pick in 3-point territory. Badgers not even looking inside right now. Now Duckworth penetrates, loses it. Tip to Johnson, stolen by Asa McCord. McCord pushes it up the floor. Sets it up. Ed Chang launches the quick 3, and it's good. Ed Chang with 12, and now it's back to an 8-point lead once again, 37-29. Johnson fake the 3, goes to the top of the key, goes to Traden Christensen. Traden penetrates against Chang. Back to Boyack. Boyack kicks it to Johnson. Johnson now penetrates, puts up the leap and leaner, off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Tovar. Tovar Euro steps it, misses the shot, loses the ball, and Branson Blackner comes up with it. Here come the Badgers. Traden Christensen, leap and leaner, and he's going to get called for the offensive foul. It looked like he had a good angle and kind of went past the defense. And now are they going to overrule it? They're going to call a block. He was inside the circle. Wow, what a break for the Badgers. So Traden Christensen does not pick up his first foul. Instead, he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Getting set to check in for the Badgers, Logan Sorensen, 6'5" freshman from Payson. And again, the Badgers have gone to a very small lineup. Nice job by Traden to bank in the free throw. I don't know if he called it or not. He's got a smile on his face, but he banked it in. And he'll shoot a second. That just tells me he's got a lot of adrenaline flowing right now. So Traden will shoot the second. Free throw is on the way. This one's short. Yep, overcompensated. Almost missed everything. Justice Hill looks to penetrate, backs up, now shoots the three. Falls down, no good. Are they going to give him a warning? Almost comes up with the steal. Now the Badgers got an advantage numbers. Branson Blackner for three. Nothing. Maybe touched the net was all. Bruins back on the fast break, stolen away by Traden Christensen. Traden looks up the court. He's got Branson Blackner. Goes behind his back, penetrates, kicks it into the corner. Logan Sorensen for three. Logan Sorensen off the bench and drains a three. Badgers back to within four, 37-33, with 2:50 remaining here in the first half. You're listening to Badger Basketball. Almost stolen by Tyler Boyack. Instead, he gets called for the foul. That's going to be the second on Boyack. And that's going to send the Bruins to the free throw line. A chance to shoot 1-and-1 here is James Lee. Lee at the free throw line will shoot 1-and-1. Trey Farr has been on the bench a long time here in the first half. Free throw is off the mark, no good. Branson Blackner can't control it. Asa McCord tips it out of bounds, but they say at last touch Branson Blackner. So the Bruins to inbound on their own baseline after the missed free throw. The Badgers couldn't come up with it. Out high to McCord. Guarded by Johnson. McCord elevates and shoots from 17. Short. Ball tip, and McCord gets his own rebound. Now the shot taken by James Lee. It's off the mark. Wow. Bruins had 4 opportunities there. Free throw and a couple of second chance opportunities. Inside Logan Sorensen throws it away. McCord with the steal. McCord all the way to the hoop, puts up the shot, no good, but they're going to say the foul first, so he'll shoot 1-and-1 instead of 2. Braden Johnson is going to get called for the foul. Boy, things have gotten ragged here in a quick hurry. Badgers cut the lead down to 4, 37-33, but then they gave up several offensive rebounds, and then on the other end, just threw the ball away. Trey Farr checks in, and Tyler Boyack comes out. So the Badgers out there right now with Christensen, Blackner, Johnson, Logan Sorensen, and Trey Farr. Matt Norman, the only starter sitting, and Logan Sorensen in his place. McCord's free throw on the way. Back of the iron, no good. Bruins continue to have trouble shooting from the free throw line. Badgers need to try to take advantage here. 2 minutes, 5 seconds, first half. Badgers down by 4, 37-33. Logan Sorensen out high, guarded by James Lee. Gets it to Christensen, looks inside for Farr. Farr double team, goes up for the shot, no. But the foul is going to be called on James Lee, who came over to double team. The Bruins know what the Badgers are trying to do, and that's get the ball inside with some type of mismatch. Right now it's Trey Farr, and before it's been Traden Christensen, it's been Braden Johnson, it's been Branson Blackner. But the Bruins are quick to get over there with the double team. Free throw by Farr is off the mark, no good. So both teams having a little bit of trouble from the free throw line. Tutu Majak checks back in, a 6'8" freshman from Cairo, Egypt. And Trey to shoot a second free throw. Free throw is on the way and no good, back of the iron. And the foul is going to be called on who? They're going to call the foul on Johnson. Johnson is thrown to the floor, and they call the foul on him. And Braden hit his elbow, it looked like, when he went to the floor. So going back to the free throw line is going to be McCord.
Going to the line, shooting 2, number 0,
So McCord at the free throw line. A chance to expand this Bruin lead with 1:52 remaining here in the first half. McCord missed his first free throw trip. This one is missed as well. Front of the iron, no good. And he'll shoot another. McCord takes his time. Free throw on the way. Back of the iron, no good. And the rebound tracked down by Traden Christensen. Skip pass to Blackner. Into the corner, Logan Sorensen fakes the three. Had an 8-footer, didn't take it. Instead goes to Johnson, who goes in for the layup, and he's blocked by Tutu Majak. But that is a lot of contact and no foul called. Out of bounds, the Badgers will get it back with 18 seconds on the shot clock. The Bruins have been, well, they've only picked up 2 team fouls in about 7 minutes. Trey Farr to inbound, needs to get it in quickly, finally throws it in, and it's stolen away by Christian Papula. Sorensen tries to come back and make the block, but a circus shot by Papula gets it to go. There's the athleticism of this Bruin team, able to steal the inbounds pass and then go in for the layup. Johnson for 3. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound, Papula to McCord. McCord traveled. I think he might be a little bit frustrated. McCord had 9 points in the first half against the Badgers down in Ephraim, 16 points overall. So far in this game, he has 3. So Matt Norman checks in for the Badgers. And going out is going to be Logan Sorensen. So the Badgers have their starters out there. And the referee went ahead and started. The other referee says, no, we didn't have everybody off the court. So the Bruins out there right now, Jay Allen Tovar, Spencer Johnson, Christian Papula, Tutu Majak, and Adam Hess. Christensen running the offense, gets it to Norman. Norman penetrates, guarded by Tutu Majak. Back out to Christensen. 12 seconds on the shot clock. In for Farr. Farr had the mismatch as he was guarded by the much shorter Adam Hess. And Hess did the only thing he thought he could, and that was to draw the foul. So going back to the free throw line is Trey Farr. Farr 1 for 3 from the free throw line right now, and he'll shoot 2. Free throw on the way, and good. Trey's got a great shot. I sometimes wonder why he isn't a better free throw shooter. Farr will shoot a second free throw. Nebeker will check in if he makes it. He does not, so Nebeker stays on the sidelines. Christian Papula will bring up the ball and set up the offense for the Bruins with the 5-point lead, 39-34. And Papula gets called for the carry. That'll get Darian Nebeker into the game. Nebeker with 5 points off the bench here in the first half. Tyler Boyack off the bench with 5 points. And Logan Sorensen off the bench for the Badgers with 3. Going out is Braden Johnson with Nebeker coming in. Double high post pick for Christensen. Does nothing with it. Now he looks to penetrate. Kicks to Norman. Norman fakes the 3. Penetrates. Nowhere to go. Back to Traden. Traden gets a pick from Trey Farr. Now Norman goes to the baseline. Doesn't even look for his shot. Christensen all the way to the hoop with the left hand. Nice move, Traden Christensen. If I'm Coach Nielsen, I give him the green light. Let him do that all he wants. 39-36, Badgers back to within 3. Play some defense here, and I think you accept what happened in the first half. 3-point shot on the way, no good. And Christian Papula draws the foul. It's going to be on Nebeker. No, it's not. It's going to be on Branson Blackner. That's a horrible foul with 4 seconds to go. And Papula taking a 3-point shot. So Papula will shoot 3. First one is on the way, and good. Nice soft touch by Christian Papula. He's got 7. Ed Chang leads all scorers with 12. He's on the bench. Second free throw, good. Oh, they said he was inside the three-point line. So Papula hits the second. He's got 8. So with 4 seconds, the Badgers down by 5. And the Bruins going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And we'll call this a Douglas Dentistry timeout, your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health. From general dentistry to sedation dentistry and teeth whitening, call Douglas Dentistry, 283-3800. Snow College Badgers led by Trey Farr in the first half. He has 10. Christensen with 8. Then you've got Braden Johnson with 5, Darian Nebeker with 5, Tyler Boyack with 5, and Logan Sorensen with 3. Checking the scoring for the Bruins, they are led by Ed Chang with 12, including 3 3-pointers. 8 points off the bench for Christian Papula, 6 for Spencer Johnson. Then it's McCord with 3, Tovar with 3, and Majok with 3. Nebeker all the way. Shot at the buzzer, no good. So at the half, the Badgers trail it by 5, 41-36. We'll be back with the Snow College halftime show right after this timeout.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Welcome to the Snow College halftime show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and also in Richfield. Visit snow.edu. Snow College Badgers trail it here at halftime by a score of 41-36. Just to give you a quick rundown, the Badgers trailed at the 13:50 mark. That was our first media timeout in the first half. 13:50, the Badgers trailed by 6, 17-11. Then we had the second media timeout, and the Badgers trailed 24-29, so they'd cut that deficit to 5, and that's where they are right now here at the half, 41-36. What's really surprising to me, anyway, is the lack of productivity by McCord. Asa McCord for the Bruins had 9 points in the first half down in Ephraim, and then another 7 points in the second half. He finished with 16. He has just 3 points here in this first half. Justice Hill, I'm not worried about him. He had 4 points in the first half down in Ephraim and then finished with 12 points. He has no points in this game. He did have some foul trouble. He had 2 personal fouls in the first half. But the Bruins are very deep. They come with Christian Papula off the bench. He scores 8 points. Tutu Majok off the bench with 3. J. Allen Tovar off the bench with 3. James Lee off the bench with 2. So good off-the-bench scoring for the Bruins here in the first half. Matt Gray, another starter, finishes with 4 in the first half, and Spencer Johnson finishes with 6 for the Bruins. Snow College Badgers again leading scorer Trey Farr with 10 points. 8 points for Traden Christensen. Then it's 5 points for Johnson, 5 for Nebeker, 5 for Boyack, and 3 points for Logan Sorensen, who checked off the bench. The Badgers didn't shoot free throws very well, but we'll take a look at team statistics when we continue on the Snow College Halftime Show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back after this.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use, keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
My mom told me to not take a class before 8 a.m. my first semester. Mom told me the library was the best place to study. Mom told me to get involved on campus. My mom told me that Snow College was the best place to start. And don't tell my mom this, but she was right. Coming to Snow College was the best decision I've ever made.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Welcome back to the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College has assembled the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. We're at halftime, and the Badgers trail by 5, 41-36. Taking a look at some of the team statistics for you. Some of the things that kind of jump out at me, at least when I take a look at this. The Badgers just 4 out of 10 from the free throw line, so shooting 40%. You would think that would be the difference, but the Bruins have helped them out. They're only shooting 5 out of 12 for 42% from the free throw line. Badgers from the field, 43, make it 44%, 43.8%, make it 44. And the Bruins shooting 47, pretty close in that area. Three-point shooting, the Badgers 31% and the Bruins 37%. Again, fairly close. One of the big differences, the Bruins have 26 rebounds to the Badgers 19, so the Badgers are down 7 in that rebounding category, and most of it has been offensive rebounds. The Bruins with 7 offensive rebounds in the first half, the Badgers with just 3. 8 assists for the Badgers, 9 assists for the Bruins. Each team has 8 turnovers. They only list the Bruins with 8 block shots, but I can't imagine that. I think it's been at least 3 or 4. And 5 steals for the Bruins, the Badgers 2, so -3 in that category as well. We'll be back with more on the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use, keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center, where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
You no longer need to worry over missing teeth or dentures not fitting correctly. Douglas Dentistry offers tooth replacement options, including complete dentures, partial dentures to bridges, dental implants, and much more.
Call 283-3800 so Dr. Douglas can improve your smile. That's 283-3800, or visit Douglas Dentistry at 41 West, 700 South in Ephraim, across from Los Amigos.
Try us online at douglasdentistry.ephraim.com or find us on Facebook. This is Dr. Douglas. Let us take care of and improve your dental health.
Now's a great time to go deep at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi. Try the hot and ready deep dish lunch combo with 4 slices of Detroit-style deep dish pizza with pepperoni and 1 20-ounce Pepsi product. Makes my mouth water just thinking on it. Hey, you can also go deep with a deep dish 3-meat treat and the deep dish ultimate pizzas, and you'll have a hard time wiping that satisfied smile off your face. Go deep today at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi.
Welcome back once again to the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and Richfield. Visit snow.edu. Other action being played tonight in the Scenic West Athletic Conference. The College of Southern Idaho is at Utah State Eastern. So that game being played in Price, Utah. We'll try to get some updates for you on that before we're done here. And then coming up on Saturday, this Bruin team will be on the road to Colorado Northwestern to play at Rangeley. And the Snow College Badgers will be taking on the College of Southern Idaho at home. So we'll be at home on Saturday. We invite you to come over to the games there. The ladies will be tipping off at 3 p.m. and the men's team will tip off at 5. So be sure and join us for Badger basketball action this Saturday, live from the Horn Activity Center in Ephraim. The Snow College Halftime Show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after this 2-minute timeout.
Zell is now.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S., all with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app. Download it free from the App Store or visit macu.com/Zelle for details. Membership required based on eligibility. Insured by NCUA. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
Are you worried about paying for college? Do you wish there was an affordable option that didn't sacrifice quality? Snow College. It's got to be the best kept secret in the state. Compared to my friends at bigger schools, I paid my tuition, housing, and books for less than their tuition costs alone. I even had enough left over to go shopping. To save my money. Can you actually edit that out? My dad listens to this station.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Welcome back as we get set to start the second half. Let's take a look at the Central Valley Medical Center scoreboard. Central Valley Medical Center has added a full-time pediatrician to their experienced medical team. Dr. Gordon Duvall heads the new line of pediatric services. Call 623-3246. And checking the scoreboard in other action at halftime over in Price, Utah, it's the Golden Eagles of the College of Southern Idaho 32 and the Eagles of USU Eastern 30. So a 2-point lead at halftime right now for CSI. And it looks like stats-wise, fairly even. We're taking a look at everything here. It looks like USU Eastern actually shooting better from the field, from the three-point line. But they trail it by 2. We'll keep an eye on that as we go along here. The Bruins will have the ball. The Badgers come out with the same starting lineup, it looks like. Matt Norman, Traden Christensen, Blackner, Johnson, and Trey Farr. Inside, Salt Lake goes to Matt Gray. Gray has it stripped away, and it'll stay for the Bruins. Thank you. Spencer Johnson comes off the screen, shoots the three, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Traden. Traden pushes it up the floor, leaves it for the trailer Johnson. Thought about the three, doesn't shoot it over Ed Chang. That might be a wise decision. Now back to Christensen, top of the key. Norman, right wing. Matt Norman has yet to score. Hard to believe that he scored 32 against Colorado just a week ago. Johnson all the way to the hoop, misses the layup. How many times have the Badgers done that? Back the other way, McCord penetrates, pulls up at the free throw line, now looks for help, goes backdoor to Johnson. Johnson has his shot blocked, but they're going to call the foul on Trey Farr. Farr his first.
Number 21, Trey Farr, that's his second. It's the first team foul.
And going to the free throw line is going to be Johnson for the Bruins.
Go to line, shooting 2, number 11, Spencer Johnson.
Spencer Johnson, 6 points in the first half. Steps to the free throw line here, a chance to add to his total and expand the lead for the Bruins. Free throw is on the way, and good. Wow. That rimmed, jumped up in the air, took a look down through the hoop, and fell through. Spencer Johnson now with 7, and he'll shoot a second. Johnson, second free throw. This one's perfect. Johnson with 8. And it's a 7-point lead now for the Bruins, 43-36. Ransom Blackner, left wing, guarded by Johnson. Looks at Cutters, now gets a pick from Braden Johnson. They have the mismatch they want. Johnson inside, they don't go to him. Now Trey Farr tries to get it to him and just throws it way over his head. Coach Nielsen talking to Branson Blackner. He had the best angle, and then he gave it up to Trey Farr. Farr was straight away and just airmailed it out of bounds. Sometimes I think the Badgers are working way too hard to try to get that mismatch, and it's almost like the offense bogs down. I mean, I know they've got the mismatch, and it's a good deal, but when it takes so long to get it into them, it's kind of like the offense stalls. Bruins turn it over, and the Badgers get it back again. Looking inside for Farr, guarded by Gray. Traden penetrates, kicks back out to Johnson. Johnson now puts it on the floor, goes to the hoop, has it blocked away, but a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Gray. Matt Gray, his second personal, first team foul on the Bruins. And at the free throw line will be Braden Johnson. Johnson, 6'7" sophomore from Draper. Free throw on the way and good. Kind of rattled around before it went through. So the Badgers have 1, 2, 3 players on the starting lineup here from very close to the Salt Lake campus. Then they came off the bench with a couple more, either Utah County or Salt Lake County. Bruins with the ball. Hill goes to the baseline. I thought he might have stepped out of bounds. Kicks it out, and three-point shot on the way by McCord. McCord with 6. That is the strangest thing. My pen just broke. Traden Christensen over the shoulder, shoots the shot, no good. Just never seen that happen. I didn't think I was writing that hard with it. Thanks to Joel Williams, who hands me his. Underneath, Trey Christensen. Traden gets it to go. Traden with 10 points now. And the Badgers back to within 7, 46-39. Hill, round Ed Chang, launches the three. Boy, he has no conscience. That was 3 feet behind the NBA line. Braden Johnson thought about the baseline jumper, doesn't take it. Norman penetrates, puts the shot up, leap and leaner. Oh, and it gets it to go. Matt Norman's on the board. He gets his first 2. And the Badgers to within 5, 46-41. Justice Hill, left wing, guarded by Branson Blackner. Now a switch. Hill goes to the baseline, kicks it way out high. Spencer Johnson down the pike for 3. Spencer Johnson from straight away hits the 3. He's got 11. Back to an 8-point lead. And that's what Justice Hill is very good at, breaking down the defense, getting the Badgers to help and then not being able to rotate. And somebody knocks down the 3. Far, way out high. Goes back door to Blackner. Blackner high off the glass. It's good. Branson Blackner, would you believe that's his first 2? 2 starters get their first 2 points at the 16-minute mark of the second half. Hill penetrates, pulls up. Nope, he dishes it off to Gray. Gray leaves it short off the front of the iron. Rebound Blackner. Here comes Blackner pushing it up the floor. Coast to coast, puts it off the glass, and it's blocked after it hits the bank board. But apparently not. No goaltending. Gray for the layup. And now the Bruins are going to take a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, but they're going to expand it to a full. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout as well. A word from our sponsors. We'll be back after this.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Welcome back to Badger basketball on KMTI AM 650. The Badgers have been outscored 5-2 to start this second half, and they already had the 5-point deficit. So 51-43, the Badgers down by 8. Badgers with the ball, and Traden Christensen across the timeline with the right-handed dribble. Traden sets up the offense. The Badgers running some motion here, weaving across the baseline now to Blackner. Blackner steps out, guarded by Spencer Johnson. To Braden Johnson, looking inside. They've got the mismatch. They get it to Norman. Norman almost lost it. Back to Traden. Traden has it knocked away. Trey Farr keeps it alive. Badgers still with the ball. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Braden Johnson launches a tough three, and Traden Christensen almost saves it. You watch Traden Christensen play, it's hard to believe he's 6'7". I mean, he plays like a 6'3", but yet he can still get in the paint. He can get to the front of the rim and finishes very well. Inside Gray, double team, kicks it back out, and we're going to have a foul called on who? Looks like it's going to be on Matt Norman. His second, team second. And it'll be Bruin ball on the baseline. Snow College is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. This will be another Douglas Dentistry timeout. You'll feel like showing off that beautiful smile. Call 283-3800. Douglas Dentistry bring you this timeout. The Badgers trail it 51-43, so we haven't had a score since the last timeout. We're at the 15:06 mark here of the second half. And we need to call up that other so we can check those scores on the CSI. You do that for us? Thank you, Joe Williams. A lot of thanks here to Joe Williams running the TriCaster and producing the show. And on camera, we've got Jacob Habel. And it looks like, what did you say it was? 32-32. So they've come out of the timeout, and USU Eastern has tied things up. Bruins with the ball. Into the paint was Papula. They dish it out. 3-point shot by Gray, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Traden Christensen. Traden across the timeline, picked up by Papula. Looking inside for Trey Farr. Matt Gray guarding him. And my opinion is when you got your center working that hard to get the ball, get him the ball. Badgers really having a hard time getting it into the post. Trey Farr. And he's going to be fouled by Spencer Johnson. That's the first foul on Spencer Johnson.
Spencer Johnson, that's his first. Foul number 2.
Second team foul on the Bruins. And the Badgers will inbound on the baseline. So the Badgers starting lineup out there now. Matt Norman, Traden Christensen, Braden Johnson, Branson Blackner, Trey Farr. Farr gets the inbounds pass way out high. Guarded by Tutu Majak from Cairo, Egypt. Johnson, guarded by McCord, gets a pick, dishes to Matt Norman for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound almost to Johnson. Now it's tracked down by Papula. Over to Hill. Baseline pass, wild, out of bounds. That was actually, it was Justice Hill that threw that away. So the Badgers with the ball again. Trailing by 8, 51-43 with 14 minutes to go. Trey Farr, out high, guarded by Majak. Lobs it down low for Hess. Too high and stolen away by the Bruins. Here comes Hill. Hill, top of the key. 3-point shot on the way, off the mark, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Johnson. Yes, it'll go to the Badgers.
Ball goes out of bounds. Possessions, no.
Kyle Taylor goes to the bench, and he's going to bring in James Lee, and Justice Hill will go to the bench. Still scoreless. Christensen gets the inbounds pass and brings it up. Picked up by James Lee. Goes to Blackner. Blackner from the left wing goes to the free throw line. Now inside to Johnson. Johnson backs in against Asa McCord. Puts up the baseline jumper. Oh, just could not get it to go. Rebound James Lee. Lee pushes it up the floor. The Badgers back defensively. Lee goes all the way in. Kicks in the corner to McCord. McCord nails the three. McCord 3 points at the half. He's hit 2 3-pointers here in the second half. He now has 9. And now it's the biggest lead of the game for the Bruins. 54-43. Christensen, left wing. Down low to Johnson. Back out to Traden. Traden thought of the three, didn't take it. Now he'll take the three from straight away. Off the mark, no good. Rebound McCord. Badgers have gone cold. Spencer Johnson shoots the three off the pick and hits it. So the Bruins back-to-back 3-pointers, and this is the largest deficit the Badgers have faced against the Bruins. 57-43, down by 14. Foul away from the ball is going to be on Tutu Majak. That's his third. Adam Hess is going to check in. Spencer Johnson goes out. Badgers bring in Nate Duckworth, Tyler Boyack, and Darian Nebeker. Going out is Johnson, Christensen, and who else? Branson Blackner? No, he's still in there. Lob way out high to Boyack, and Boyack will set up the offense for the Badgers. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Into Trey Farr. Jump hook. Good. Boy, I thought that was going to come out the way the Badgers have been going, but Trey Farr gets the jump hook to go. That stops the bleeding for a moment. 57-45, Badgers down by 12. And now the Bruins are going to go into a kind of a four-corner here and run a lot of shot clock before they look at a shot. James Lee, right wing, guarded by Boyack. Looking inside for Majak. Stead picks up his dribble and goes way out high. Now back to James Lee. Nice crossover. Shot blocked by Trey Farr. Now the three-point shot by Hess. And they're going to call a foul on Nate Duckworth. Nate Duckworth tried to close out on Adam Hess. Hess has yet to score, but now he'll go to the free throw line and shoot three. One of the things that have been a little bit frustrating in this game, there's been a lot of people falling on the ground with no fouls called. And every game leading up to this one, they've called the flop. And there has not been one flop warning in this game at all. And if you get a chance to go back and watch this, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hess hits the front of the three-point shots, misses the middle, and he'll shoot a third. Ed Chang in, and McCord goes out. So the Bruins right now with James Lee, Christian Papula, Ed Chang, Tutu Majak, and Hess. Hess hits the front and the back. So he's got the Oreo. The middle was missed. 59-45, a 14-point lead for the Bruins. Nate Duckworth draws the foul as he goes to the hoop. Foul is going to be on James Lee, his second. And the fourth team foul now on the Bruins. Duckworth inbound on the baseline. Lobs it in for Trey Farr. Farr does not come down with it. Goes up, makes the catch, and lays it in. Nice job by Trey Farr. He's now got 14. James Lee way out high. Cross-court pass to Papula. Papula launches the three with the left hand. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound Blackner. Here come the Badgers. Bruins are back defensively. Nebeker looking inside for Farr. They get it to Trey. Trey goes up with the left hand again. Trey Farr with 16. It's no wonder there's some teams looking at him. Pass way out high, Hess, guarded by Boyack. Hess penetrates. That's got to be an offensive foul. Or they're going to call it on Boyack, I hope, because Trey was there. It is. That's too bad because Boyack did foul him, but Trey Farr was there and he was going to draw the offensive foul. So Boyack picks up foul number 3. Fourth team foul on the Badgers. And it'll be inbounds here by Justice Hill to Chang. Chang dribbles out high, gets it to Johnson, to Hess, and the Bruins work around the perimeter. Hill penetrates all the way to the hoop, puts up the shot, no good, and Trey Farr gets called for the foul. I think Justice Hill was way too far underneath the hoop. I think Trey could have let him go. And now we got referees talking, and what about, I don't know. Two referees out above the three-point line talking to each other. Badgers are going to use the opportunity to go talk to Coach Rob Nielsen. It's a 10-point lead right now for the Bruins with 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Badgers have been outscored in the last timeout by 2 to increase that lead. And they do call the foul on Trey Farr. They're calling an intentional foul? Are you kidding me? There is no way that is an intentional foul. You have got to be kidding me. How is that an intentional foul? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. At the free throw line, Justice Hill misses the free throw. I have seen it all now, folks. Was it a hard foul? Maybe a little bit. I mean, but an intentional? There is no way that was an intentional foul. So the Bruins hit 1 out of the 2 free throws. This happened in game 1 down in Ephraim. Same thing. Maybe a little bit closer. I could maybe understand the intentional on that one. But this one, that's crazy. So Justice Hill hits the 1 free throw, but the Bruins get it back again. Hess to Spencer Johnson. Guarded by Branson Blackner. Penetration by Johnson. Shot on the way and no good. Rebound Trey Farr. Farr ahead to Duckworth, and Duckworth will set up the offense for the Badgers. Duckworth, top of the key. Over on the right wing to Blackner. Thought about the 3. Now backs it out. Inside to Trey Farr. Farr against Matt Gray. He gets it to go. Trey Farr with 18. And Matt Gray picks up foul number 3. Trey Farr is saying, I'll take this team on my back here and we'll see what we can do. He's got 8 points in the second half. He had 10 at the half. So 18 now for Trey, and Trey will shoot a free throw, a chance to convert a 3-point play. Free throw is on the way, short, off the front of the iron. Hess fakes the 3, penetrates, goes up against Nebeker, and an offensive foul on Adam Hess. That's foul number 2 on Hess. 5th team foul. And the Badgers get the ball back once again. 60-51, Badgers down by 9 with 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Nebeker out high. Wants a pick. Trey Farr comes up and gives it to him. Nebeker against Chang. Backs up, had the 3 if he wanted it, didn't take it. Boyack to Nebeker. Now he has the 3, and he will launch the 3 and buries the 3. Darian Nebeker was dared to shoot that by Ed Chang. Finally, he took it and he hits it. Nebeker off the bench has 8. 2 3-pointers. 60-54. Badgers have cut the lead down to 6 with 9:42. Hill has his pocket picked by Duckworth. Duckworth goes in with the left hand, puts it high on the glass, no good. And then the Bruins throw it away. Bruins got the rebound after Duckworth missed the shot. Looked like they wanted to go on a fast break and threw it away. Hess goes out. McCord checks back in, and James Lee checks back in for the Bruins. Badgers down by 6, 60-54 with 9:31 remaining. Ed Chang goes to the bench. And the Badgers with the ball, a chance to cut it again. Nebeker wants a pick. Trey Farr comes out and gives it to him. Nebeker goes against McCord and draws the foul. Asa picks up foul number 2. 6th team foul. Or is it the 7th? 7th team foul on the Bruins.
Snow in the bonus. Going to the line for the 1-on-1 number 5, Darian Nebeker.
And Darian Nebeker will go to the free throw line and shoot 1 and 1. Free throw is on the way and short. Front of the iron. Somebody moved into the area too soon. Looks like it was James Lee moved in and crossed the three-point line before the shot went away, so Nebeker will get another chance here. Nebeker's free throw, he overcompensated. Too hard, tipped out by Trey Farr, and Duckworth comes up with it. Here come the Badgers trying to cut the lead. Foul away from the ball is going to be on Matt Gray. Yep, Matt Gray picks up foul number 4. And Trey Farr will go to the free throw line and shoot 1 and 1. So Trey Farr. Free throw on the way and no good. The Badgers miss another front end of the 1 and 1. Badgers have got to hit free throws down the stretch here if they want to get a chance to beat the Bruins on their home floor. James Lee, skip pass. McCord 4-3, good. McCord with 12. He has nothing but 3-pointers. Timeout is going to be taken, a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more Badger basketball right after this.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands. Oh.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
You're listening to Badger Basketball on KMTI AM 650 and watching Badger Basketball on Centricom.com and YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Badgers trail it right here by 9, 63-54 with 9 minutes to go. Over in Price, Utah, the CSI Golden Eagles lead the Eagles 43-39. Badgers with the ball. Nate Duckworth across the timeline. Trey Farr trying to get up high. And now Nielsen says, no, you're supposed to be down low. Duckworth behind the three-point line, over to Blackner. Back to Duckworth. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Beautiful pass over to Trey Farr. Farr goes up strong and lays it in. Trey Farr with 20. The only thing Trey hasn't done is hit his free throws. But you can almost forgive him. He's got 20 points and he's carrying the Badgers here in the second half. James Lee into the corner, McCord. Pump fake, shoots the three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Duckworth. Here come the Badgers, a chance to nibble away again. They're down by 7. Nebeker out high to Duckworth, way out high. Inside Trey Farr, turnaround jumper, short. Looked like he short-armed it too. He just kind of pushed it instead of following through. McCord gives it to Lee. Lee looks to penetrate, goes inside against Johnson, leaves it short. Branson Blackner with the rebound after Duckworth kind of slapped it out to him. Nebeker has the three, takes it from the baseline. It's good. And we've got what? A foul called away from the action? Darian Nebeker hits the bucket. He's got 11. And the foul was going to be called on who? Well, Trey's going to go to the free throw line. Was it on Matt Gray? If it is, he just fouled out. I didn't see who they called the foul on. Matt Gray? All right, thanks to Joe Williams for keeping me straight here. We're going to give it to Matt Gray, and he fouls out with five personal fouls, 6 points. Trey Farr again misses the free throw. He can't believe it either. The bad news is the Badgers missed every front end of the 1-and-1 opportunity. The good news is they now get to shoot 2. That's the 9th team foul on the Bruins. The Badgers have 5 here in the second half. 63-59, the Badgers down by 4. Bruins with the ball on their own baseline. 7:36 remaining. Justice Hill lobs it way out high for Johnson. Johnson has to go back and recover it near the midcourt line. Over to Lee. To Hill. Justice Hill fakes the penetration, guarded by Nate Duckworth. Now puts it on the floor, and Darian Nebeker got his hand in there, but they're actually going to call that on Duckworth. Second foul on Duckworth. 5th team foul on the Badgers? No, make it the 6th. 6th team foul. So the Bruins will shoot 1-and-1 on the next opportunity. Inside, Lee. Trey Farr gets tied up with him. It's actually Christian Papula, excuse me. And the Badgers have the possession arrow, so the Badgers get the ball with 7:21 remaining. Down by 4, 63-59. A chance to cut this to 2 or maybe even 1. A lot of time remaining. Duckworth brings the ball up. Picked up by Justice Hill. To Nebeker on the wing. Inside Trey Farr all alone, and he gets the layup. Trey Farr now with 22. Asa McCord is playing him defensively. I don't know he can do that. Bruins almost turn it over, but Johnson recovers it. Penetration. Leaves it for Hill. Hill thought about going baseline, instead spins outside. Duckworth playing defense. Hill under a lot of pressure, puts up the shot, no good. And then the foul is going to be called on Spencer Johnson. That's his second. The Badgers will now shoot 2 the rest of the way. They've got to hit free throws. Oh, it's okay. So Matt Gray did not foul out, so I don't know who got that other foul. Yeah, Asa McCord is a great ball player, but he's just not big enough to stay with Trey Farr. Boyack misses the free throw. I tell you, I don't know what the Badgers are shooting from the free throw line right now, but it's got to be less than 40%. You're not going to win many games if the team can't shoot more than 50, 60%. Ideally, you're up around 70. Boyack hits the second. So Tyler Boyack with 6. And it's a 1-point game, 63-62. The Badgers have battled back to within 1. Penetration, leap and leaner, shot on the way, and good by Christian Papula. Papula now with 10, his first 2 of the second half. Nebeker out high, guarded by Papula. Nebeker loses the ball. Papula comes up with the steal. Papula pushes it all the way up, puts up the shot again, leap and leaner, no good, but they're going to call the foul on Blackner. I thought Blackner had the ball. They're going to call it on Trey. I didn't even see where Trey was at in that. So Trey Farr picks up foul number 4. And that is the 8th team foul on the Badgers, or 7th team foul. Papula at the free throw line to shoot 2. And he hits, I guess they said 1-and-1. So Papula hits the first. He's now got 11, and he'll shoot a second. Badgers were within 1, and now it's back to a 4-point lead. Make it a 5-point lead as Papula hits them both. He's got 12. Braden Johnson checks in. Trey Farr comes out. Trey Farr with 22 points for the Badgers. 10 in the first half, another 12 in the second half. Badgers need some offense right here. Duckworth, guarded by Lee. Goes to Norman. Norman has it knocked away by Spencer Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Badger ball in front of the Badger bench. So out there right now for the Badgers, they've got Tyler Boyack, Darian Nebeker, Matt Norman, Braden Johnson, and Nate Duckworth. Duckworth Out high, guarded by Lee. Goes down on the baseline to Johnson. Johnson squares against Gray. Pulls up his dribble. Goes to Duckworth. Duckworth penetrates. Puts the shot up off balance. No good. Rebound, Matt Gray. Papula back on the fast Gray. Leaves it for Gray. Gray goes in for the left-handed layup. That was way too easy. Right now, the Badgers are really working hard to try to score, and the Bruins have gotten a couple of really easy looks. Nebeker out high. Johnson squares, shoots from straight away, hits the three. Braden Johnson now with 9. 69-65. Badgers down by 4 with 5 minutes to go. Papula, guarded by Nate Duckworth. Out high. Goes on the wing to James Lee, guarded by Boyack. Lee, back to Papula. Matt Gray sets a pick. Papula penetrates, now lobs it down low for Gray. Gray double team. Kicks it in the corner. McCord for 3. Good. Asa McCord only had 3 points at the half, and he's been a Badger killer here in the second half. He has scored 12 points, all on 3-pointers. Boyack inside to Matt Norman. Norman blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Johnson. Spencer Johnson gets foul number 3. And at the free throw line will be Matt Norman. Trey Farr getting set to check back in, as well as Traden Christensen, who has been on the bench a long time. Free throw is good by Norman. Norman with just 3 points. All here in the second half. Duckworth goes out. Boyack goes out as Christensen and Farr check in for the Badgers. Matt Norman, second free throw. In and out, no good. Darian Nebeker with the rebound. Norman up high to Johnson, now to Traden Christensen, top of the key. Down low to Trey Farr. Farr backs in against Gray. Fakes to the baseline. Fakes to the baseline again. Now throws it away. Ahead quickly to Spencer Johnson. Euro steps and lays it in with the right hand. Every time the Badgers get close and it looks like they're going to make something happen, they throw it away or do not get a good look at a shot. Johnson, guarded by McCord. Gives it to Matt Norman. Launches the NBA 3, and it's good. Maybe Matt Norman will come alive here for the Badgers. A 5-point deficit. Bruins 74, Badgers 69 with just under 4 minutes. And the Bruins are going to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This is a Douglas Dentistry timeout, your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health. From general dentistry to sedation dentistry and also teeth whitening, Douglas Dentistry. Call 283-3800. So at the 3:50 mark, the Badgers trail 74-69. The Badgers have outscored the Bruins from the last time out. They've scored 15. The Bruins have scored 11, so the Badgers have made up 4-point ground on that. It's also a timeout over in Price, so we cannot give you an update on that. We have to wait for them to come back before we can see what the score is. Last time we checked, it was CSI 43 and the Eagles 39. So now it's 40, 49, 46. Wow. So CSI has a 3-point lead, 49-46. Oh, the other way around? Wow. So now the Eagles lead, the Golden Eagles, 49-46, a 3-point lead. So even if the Badgers lose, if the Golden Eagles lose over in Price, that would mean those two teams would stay tied with records of 2 and 3 in second place, and tied with USU Eastern, they would improve to 2 and 3. So the Eagles have a lot to play for against the Golden Eagles over in Price. Bruins with the ball. Badgers have extended the defense way out high, and it turns into an easy layup for James Lee. I thought he was going to dunk it home. Instead, he just laid it over the rim. 76-69, 7-point deficit. Badgers with the ball. 3.5 minutes to go. Norman penetrates all the way to the hoop, leaves it short. Nebeker with the rebound. Fakes, puts the ball on the floor, misses the layup, gets his rebound, puts it up, no good. Matt Gray's got to be out now, right? I think it's on him. Yes, it is. So Matt Gray does foul out. He has a word for the referee as he walks off the court. I really wonder who got that other one that we thought when he had his fifth, but that's one of the disadvantages of not being down at the scorer's table. But it's okay. I like this spot. I feel like I'm calling a game from a jail cell, looking through the bars here. Not that I've ever been in a jail cell, but that's what I imagine it to be. Darian Nebeker at the free throw line. And he will shoot 2. Free throw on the way, short off the front of the iron. The Badgers cannot buy a free throw. I'm sure Coach Rob Nielsen is very frustrated at this. Second free throw by Nebeker. Good. So Nebeker hits 1 out of 2. He's got 12. The Badgers have 3 players in double figures. Trey Farr with 22. Traden Christensen with 10. Darian Nebeker with 12. Bruins with the ball. And the 6-point lead. Penetration by Papula to Tutu Majak. Shoots the 3. Off the mark, no good. James Lee with the rebound. He'll bring it out, reset the shot clock. Now he penetrates, leaves it for Tutu. Tutu goes up and gets the bucket and draws the foul. Foul is going to be called on Braden Johnson, excuse me. Braden, foul number 3. 8th team foul on the Badgers. And Tutu, a chance for the 3-point play. Tutu Majak hit a 3-pointer in the first half and misses the 3-point play. Fortunately, the Bruins did not have anyone on the lane for the free throws because the Badgers bobbled it several times before they got control. Matt Norman almost turns it over, and then he's knocked to the ground, and that's going to be a foul on James Lee, I believe, his 3rd. The good news is the Badgers are shooting 2. Oh, that's where it was then, huh? So James Lee now has 4. I had him for 3, so that's where our mistake was. So Matt Norman at the free throw line. The good news is the Badgers have been shooting 2. The bad news is they've only been making about 50%. Norman hits the first. He's got 7. All here in the second half. Second free throw on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Tutu Majak. Coach Nielsen looks down the bench and talks to Coach Salmon. And they're trying to figure out, I think they're going to try to decide who they want to foul here at the 2:23 mark. Because the Bruins are going to continue to use a lot of the clock here before they shoot. Tutu goes up for the shot and makes it again. Wow. Tutu Majak gets the bucket, draws the foul. It's on Braden Johnson. That's his 4th. So Tutu back to the free throw line. A chance to convert on the 3-point play. Free throw is on the way, and this time it is good. Tutu with 8, and it's a 10-point lead for the Bruins. Badgers look inside for Farr. Farr guarded by Tutu. Farr backs in, now pulls out, now squares away, goes underneath, lays it up with the left hand. Not a good shot. I think Trey got caught right in between. He couldn't go up on the near side of the basket because Tutu was there to block it. Tried to go underneath and then lay it back up over his shoulder, and he couldn't quite get the angle he needed. James Lee out high, guarded by Christensen. Penetrates, goes up for the shot, blocked by Trey Farr. Here comes Christensen. All the way to the hoop, puts up the shot, leap and leaner, no good. 1 minute and 29 seconds to go. Badgers down by 10. Bruins in control of this one again. Nebeker out high, guarding Christian Papula. Papula penetrates. Nebeker tries to steal it from him and gets called for the foul. Darian Nebeker, foul number 3. 10th team foul, they say, on the Badgers. So going to the free throw line is Papula to shoot 2. Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's all free throws that have caused the problems for the Badgers here. I haven't seen the stats, obviously, and I'm going to stick around to get those. We might not have them for you on the postgame show. But the Badgers shot just 40% in the first half from the free throw line. Papula hits 1 out of 2. He's got 13, and now it's an 11-point deficit for the Badgers. Nebeker in three-point territory, squares and launches. Good. Nebeker with 15. A reminder coming up, we'll have the St. Pete Steel Steelman of the game and the Little Caesars player of the game. Nebeker with another foul, and again it's on Papula. So Papula will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 more. We're under a minute to go, 59.4 seconds. Bruins 82, Badgers 74. Free throw by Papula on the way, no good. Hard off the back of the iron. And they're tied over in Price, 53-53. We'll try to keep you up to date on that. Second free throw is good by Papula. He's got 14. That's an update from the Central Valley Medical Center scoreboard. For an appointment with pediatrician Gordon Duvall, call 623-3246. Nebeker fakes the 3. Moves to his left, shoots the 3 and hits it. Darian Nebeker with 18, and the Badgers take a quick timeout. 47.5 seconds remaining. The Badgers down by 6, 83-77. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Do you want to make a difference in life? Do you want a college that values you right now? At Snow College, I had opportunities to be hands-on and really make a difference as a freshman in clubs, classes, sports, and student government. At Snow College, I didn't get pushed to the back while I watched the upperclassmen do everything. I was involved right away.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
You know that Centricom provides great products and services to your home. And you can get the same great value for your business with CentraFiox, Centricom's fiber optic network service.
Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world,
we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price.
And we do it all with uncompromising service.
Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call or click CentraFiox.com today.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College. Snow College Badgers trailing 83-77. A 6-point deficit with 47.5 seconds remaining. Bruins have the ball. At the opposite end of the court, it'll be Asa McCord to inbound. The Badgers go to full court pressure defense here. And somebody forgot to play Christian Papula, who gets the slam dunk. How do you forget that? How do you forget that? You're playing full court pressure defense. How do you not see somebody behind you? That's the cardinal rule of playing full court pressure defense, is not give up the long pass. And the Badgers do it. And now it's 85-77, back to an 8-point lead. Nebeker's going to check in. Sorensen goes out. He wasn't in for very long. Trey Farr is out, and Tyler Boyack is in for 3-point shooting. Darian Nebeker, backcourt, under pressure, gets it to Boyack. Boyack launches the quick 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Tutu. And Tutu is immediately fouled by Braden Johnson, and Johnson is fouled out. So Johnson fouls out of the game with 9 points, 5 in the first half, 4 in the second half. Just 9. Branson Blackner, another starter and a sophomore, only has 2 points in the game. And I think I will quote Coach Rob Nielsen of one of the things he's already said in a postgame. Oh my goodness. How did that go in? Tutu Majok just shot a free throw, and that thing looked like it was ricocheting way off the mark and somehow had enough spin on it that brought it back in and goes through. And he hits both. He's got 11. Rob Nielsen says we've got to have more consistency. You've got players that are scoring 30 points one night, 2 the next, or 20 points one night and 4 the next. And some of these guys are sophomores. Traden Christensen all the way to the hoop, loses the ball on the way. And that should about wrap things up here. I can't imagine the Badgers are going to foul anymore. Darian Nebeker with the steal. Throws it down court to Matt Norman. Norman backs up and shoots the three. And again, if you're watching this, you see how far he stepped behind the three, and I really think it's playing with the Badgers' heads the way this court is, because they've got a natural wood color or a dark stained wood color for the NBA three, but the college three-point line is, inside of that. But I think the Badgers are looking out of the corner of the eye and thinking they've got to go deeper. They've shot a lot of their three-point shots way too deep. And the Badgers don't foul. That's going to be the end of the ball game. The Bruins with the win, 87-77. That is your final score. So the Badgers drop to 2-3 in conference play and 11-12 overall. The Bruins improve to 5-0 in conference play and 19-4 overall. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout. A few words from our sponsors. We'll be back on the postgame show and award the Little Caesars Player of the Game and the St. Pete Steel Steelman of the Game right after this timeout.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
Visits to the dentist cause great anxiety and fear in some people, further jeopardizing oral and overall health. This is Dr. Douglas. We not only deliver optimal dental care, we make you comfortable while we do it.
Douglas Dentistry's patients love listening to music or watching a movie during treatment. Some patients prefer nitrous oxide or laughing gas or conscious sedation.
Call Douglas Dentistry today, 283-3800. That's 283-3800. Find us on Facebook or click on douglasdentistryephrem.com.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S., all with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app. Download it free from the App Store or visit macu.com/Zelle for details. Membership required based on eligibility, insured by NCUA. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the postgame show here at Salt Lake Community College. Gary Chedester with you, and joining me up in the balcony, I should say, is Coach Rob Nielsen. Tough loss here for you, Coach. It seemed like you guys were playing from behind ever since the halftime, and you'd get close and then drop back again, get close and drop back again. You were down by 5 at the half. You were down by 6 at one of the first timeouts, down by 8 at another timeout, but then you started to get back into it. But every time it seemed like you got close, you'd come up empty-handed on the offensive end and give up an easy basket on the defense.
Yeah, well, there's a couple things. Our defense, we didn't stick with our game plan very well. A lot of mental breakdowns. Transition defense wasn't very good. We got a lot of runouts. When we were half-court defense and we did what we wanted to do and we played our plan, we stopped them pretty well. I thought we held Hill to a point and some of their players, and then those other guys step up, and our guys that are supposed to be guarding them kind of fall asleep, and we give them big buckets. But really, it comes down to free throws. We're 9 of 24 from the free throw line, and that's 6 front ends probably. So really, it's 9 of 30. No way you can win a ball game with.
No, that's tough. And you're right. In fact, I believe unofficially, I think almost all of the free throws from 7 to 10 were front end of ones, and we missed them.
Right.
We missed every one of those.
That's huge when you convert those 12 points right there, and it's guys. There's a lot of good things we did and made some good plays. But our sophomores, our sophomores aren't doing what they need to be doing. Darian, I thought, did a nice job tonight. He stepped up and he kind of played with some confidence and some things that really good. But we got to get more out of Braden and out of Branson.
Right.
Those two are 4 of 18, and that's just not going to cut it. We got to have those guys. They got to step up, and as the sophomores, that's what they got to do. And so that'll be a big challenge for them to see if they can rebound and be ready for Saturday night against CSI.
Trey Farr had a good outing again tonight. He finished with 22. He had 10 at the half and another 12 in the second half. And you mentioned Darian Nebeker, and he played well in the second half, hit some big threes to try to get you into the game. And I thought he played pretty good defense as well.
Yeah, I thought Trey did a good job, but see, he's 2 of 9 and 3 front ends, so he's really 2 of 12. And, they're going to foul him. He's going to make good moves, but if he gets fouled and those are empty possessions, that's just tough. So, he did a good job in the post, and he hurt him inside. They got in foul trouble, and he did a good job there. So we can build on to that, I think, and keep working him to get points in the paint.
Okay, I didn't see. Final score. No, it's not over yet. Wow, okay. I was going to tell you that USU Eastern is defeating CSI, and they are 60-57, but there is still 50 seconds left there. You're going to be facing CSI at home on Saturday.
Right, they're a good team. We played them last Saturday up at their place, and they did a nice job. We didn't play very well again. I thought, our sophomores got to step up Saturday night, so this will be a big opportunity for them. And if they get beat again over at USU Eastern, they'll come hungry, ready to go. So it should be two teams that really want to get after each other.
Okay, and we've got a real battle because if they do lose over there, that's going to put 3 teams with a record of 2-3 right now in the conference: CSIU and USU Eastern.
Yeah, there's no easy games, and CNCC's tough. They're good, so a lot of basketball ahead of us. We're just barely starting that second round, so a lot to be done yet. Too bad we couldn't have stole one here tonight.
I agree. Okay, thanks, Coach, for joining us up here on the postgame show. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll choose the Little Caesars Player of the Game and the San Pete Steel Man of the Game right after this.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield. Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College on the postgame show. Gary Chedester with you here as the Snow College Badgers drop a tough one here. Final score 87-77 is the final score. Badgers lose by 10. We're going to award the Little Caesars Player of the Game. Little Caesars makes their dough fresh in-house every day, and they use 100% mozzarella and Munster cheeses. Our Little Caesars Player of the Game is Darian Nebaker, who checks off the bench for the Badgers and scores 18 points. 13 in the second half. He had 5 at halftime and hit some big threes in the second half to try to keep the Badgers close. And so he is our Little Caesars Player of the Game. Again, Little Caesars makes their dough fresh, and fresh pizza from classic hot and ready to deep dish hula Hawaiian. Make a pit stop at Little Caesars. A $5 large pepperoni or cheese pizza goes to Darian Nebaker. Our Sanpete Steel Man of the Game. Sanpete Steel Man of the Game is given to a player who makes a tough, gritty play that changes the momentum of the game. We're going to give that to Trey Farr, who finishes with 22 points for the Snow College Badgers. He had 10 points at the halftime and scores another 12 points in the second half. And for a while there, he was carrying the Snow College Badgers. Between him and Darian Nebaker, they made a big difference there in the second half. So Sanpete Steel, done right and on time. We're going to give Trey Farr a Sanpete Steel hoodie, and congratulations to him. So we're going to wrap things up here in Salt Lake. We'll be back home on Saturday as the Badgers will take on CSI Golden Eagles. And with 22 seconds left over in Price, it is the Eagles of USU Eastern 64 and the Golden Eagles of CSI 59. So if the Eagles can hold on and win this, and it looks like they will, we're going to have a three-way tie for second place in the Scenic West Athletic Conference between CSI, Snow College, and Utah State Eastern. We'll all have records of 2 and 3 if that score holds up. So thanks for joining us. Be sure and join us at the Horn Activity Center on Saturday as the Badgers take on CSI, and we'll have those games for you right here. Thanks for joining me. For Joe Williams and Jacob Habel, I'm Gary Chedester. Have a pleasant weekend, everyone.
You've been listening to exciting Snow College Badger basketball on South Central Utah's sports leader, KMTI AM 650. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us again for more Snow Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650.